Hey everybody, it's Carla from Beyond the Veil group on Facebook. I've been talking with Lorna, Sue, Tracy, and Ashley, and we wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of topics to try to help those of you that are just coming into this, that are reawakening or awakening for the first time, that are driven to pursue this spirituality that we all possess inside of us. There's some things that we wanted to talk to you about that we think could probably help you in progressing to the next level. Oh my gosh, but before we go on to that, I must tell you guys, I'm trying to let my hair grow out and it is getting on my nerves big time. Anyway, with that being said, there's a few things we want to talk to you about regarding when we put posts or pictures up, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job. We are so happy to have you here. We think this group is just growing and growing every day, and we simply think it's amazing. We know that it's going to do well, and we are so happy to have all of you here participating with us. We're just here to help you and for you guys to help us, and just to try to make this an easy way of learning, or an easier way for you to try to learn and connect with spirit without having to spend just tons of money and learn very little. We're all here to help each other. So I hope in some way that if you guys really tune in, that we can help you progress a little further or learn to do this. That is our mission. Okay, so the very first thing we want to talk about is, you guys know, number one thing to connect with spirit, you have to clear your mind. And in order to clear your mind, if you need to meditate, find a quiet spot, a quiet space, I know everybody's lives are just crazy with family and children and everything else. Just find that perfect time during your day to find a way to meditate, because the number one step to connecting with spirit is going to be, you have to clear your mind. So once you do that, you're going to start out, as I've talked about in past videos, you need to do some guided meditations at first. When you do your guided meditations, you learn how to meditate, clear your mind. You need to find that spot within yourself where there is no thought, that your mind's not going over and over about, okay, what have I got to do next? What have I got to do the rest of the day? What am I going to cook for supper? I got to get the laundry done, got to pick the kids up, da-da-da, da-da-da. That's how our minds race. But what we've got to do is find one certain time during the day to where we can clear all of that out, whether it be in the morning or in the middle of the day or at night before you go to bed. I will tell you though, if you choose to do a meditation to clear your mind and connect with spirit at night before you go to bed, you will more than likely fall asleep because you've had the whole day, you're stressed, you're tired. You need to learn to try to find a time when you're not give out, when you can clear your mind, meditate, when you are feeling energized and awake for sure. Okay, so when you find that time of the day that works best for you, whether it be day, noon, or night, and you learn to clear your mind, the next thing you need to do is to be able to, once you've learned to clear your mind, whether you can see them, hear them, or not, know that they are there. you've got to be able to connect with your spirit guides. We've got angel guides and we have spirit guides. Both work harmony, arm in arm with the other. So when you have cleared your mind, and this is what I do, I'm just telling you guys what I do. I always ask, and this is exactly how I do it. When I sit down here at this computer before I get ready to do readings for someone, or before I get ready to come onto the group and try to do readings on the group, or try to talk to somebody about a particular thing that they have going on that they need answers to, I call in my guides. And what I do is I will say, and I talk to them just like they're people. You don't pray to them. You talk to them. I say, angel guides and spirit guides, please come and be with me. Let me feel your presence at this time. Please touch me. Lay your hands on me. And when I say that, I can feel like a cold chill almost come over me. And I know that they are with me. Whether I see them or not, I know they are with me. You have to communicate with your guides. And what I do when I'm trying to, say Lorna puts a picture up and there's a reading of a person, whether it's living or past, I literally out loud, you can say it in your mind or you can say it out loud. I choose to do this out loud because it helps me. I just feel there's a better connection when I talk out loud like I'm talking to somebody. I say, spirit guides and angel guides, here is this picture here in front of me. This person needs to hear from their loved one. They need to hear words of healing. Or this person needs to hear guidance for their higher self. They may feel their higher self, but this person here on my computer screen needs guidance. Or this person that is passed needs to get a message across to their loved ones. Please assist me. Please lay your hands on me and assist me in giving me the information they need to better themselves, or the information they need for healing from a past spirit. Here is their picture. And I also will take the opportunity, I have a notebook, I've shown you guys all my notebooks. When I am connecting with spirit, whether I'm doing automatic writing or whatever I'm doing, I will take a notebook out, and I'm going to get one. I'm going to show you. Hold on one second. Okay, so here is my notebook, and I'm going to try to zoom into the camera to show you guys what I write. But when I'm talking to my spirit guides, I ask them these questions to help with the spirit coming through, whether it be living or past, to connect. And let me see. Hold on. Questions are, what is your name? How did you pass? Tell me something only your family will know about you to validate to them you are with them. Now that's for a past person. But whether it's past or living, I ask my spirit guides. This is about, we always say ground, tune in, protect. Okay, so this is the tuning in part. To help you tune in, you have got to call your spirit guides in to help you. Because sometimes if somebody has passed, their spirit may be scared to come through. They may have a fear about reliving the experience they had when they passed. Whether it was due to cancer, whether they got killed, whatever. And we are living, maybe they don't want to relive that again. But we have to let them know that it's okay to come through to us, because we're going to get their words of healing, messages they want to deliver to their loved ones, to them. And Sometimes the only way to be able to have that connection is through our spirit guides or our angel guides. So you really have to be in contact with your angel and spirit guides, whether or not you have a relationship to where you've actually seen them and you know exactly what they look like. I'm going to tell you something. Our spirit guides and our angel guides, they change all the time. They evolve as we evolve. As we evolve into our more spiritual body, they change because they are here for a certain time and a certain purpose to get us to a certain level. When we get to that level, there may be a new one coming in. They're always changing. I feel there are a few that we have that will be with us for our whole life, but I do feel they are always changing. With that being said, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but if you saw my How to See Your Aura video, I can see my aura right now. Okay, so that was just a little bit about how to tune in, how to connect with spirit, how to utilize your spirit guides, your angel guides to connect. Because when we put a picture up for a reading for someone, or if we put an item up for, say like Ashley's picture frame she put up, we don't want to just sit there and ramble off 5 or 10 guesses saying we think it's this, we think it's that, whatever, whatever, whatever. We want to genuinely tune in and connect, because this is not just a guessing game. It's not a game. And I know we use these tools to make it fun for you guys. We want you guys to have fun. But this is really, we use these games, pictures, to help you learn to connect with spirit. So the next time you see a game come in from Ashley or Sue or Tracy or Lorna or myself, before you start guessing, ask your spirit guides to come in and help you. Talk to them as if they're right here with you. Tell them that you really want to know what that is and you really want their help. You really want to be able to tune in and look through that. Going back to energy right here, you guys, if you looked at my energy video, you really want to be able to see through that object. You really want to tune in and see what that is that's being hidden from your vision. And you need your guide's help to help you. So that is part of tuning in. I'm going to talk a little bit about grounding next. Okay, so when we talk about, say we put a picture up and we're talking about, I just posted a picture today of 2 hands. You'll see a man's hand and a woman's hand. And I put on there for you to ground, tune in, and protect. Ground means you got to first start with meditation. You've got to find your spot. And when you're first starting out, you guys, with meditation, it may take you an hour or 2. I remember when I first started, it took me 2 hours to meditate to clear my mind. But the more you practice, you can get it with a few deep breaths and 5 minutes tops. I have friends that can just shut their eyes and they're there. It takes me about 5 minutes. But when I first started, it took me 2 hours. So it really is persistency. Practice makes perfect. You've got to learn to meditate, clear your mind. Grounding. Once you've gotten into that meditative state and you've cleared your mind, when we talk about ground yourself, we are talking about, this is the way I do it. I imagine myself, I have a perfect spot, and I imagine myself in the woods. There's a pond, and there's like a rock bed, and my human body is laying on that bed. And when I start to meditate, okay, go back. Human body's laying on the bed. Above my human body is my light body over here. If you've seen the movie Cocoon. If you've seen the movie Cocoon, where they put those egg things in the pool and the alien light forms come out, and it's just a big human body of light. We are all made of light. We are that body. So when I meditate, I imagine myself in my spot in the woods at a big pond. There's a waterfall. I'm laying on a crystal rock type bed, laying flat. And I'm starting my deep breathing. As I'm doing my deep breathing, my light body, my light, the light, loving light within me, is right above me, looking down at my body laying on this crystal bed. And as I'm doing my deep breathing, I'm breathing in all the colors of my chakras. The red, the yellow, the orange, the green, the blue, the indigo, purple, gold. And when I get to the gold rods are shooting down from heaven, coming in through me. And you can just see the gold light, the bright light coming all through my pores. And when that happens, I imagine my light body, which has been looking down on my body, I pull it down into me. And once my light body's down into me, it just kind of rises up off of that crystal rock bed. And it's just floating there, right there at the waterfall. Floating there in the air. And grounding. Once that happens, I imagine that light, the brightest, whitest light coming out the bottom of my feet, going to the center of the earth, grounding me into the earth so that I am one with it. And there's a cord coming out the base of my spine, grounding me also. That is what we mean by being one with the earth. We are grounding ourselves. That is grounding. Okay, you guys, so we're talking about protection. You see I got smoke flames coming up from under me. So I often burn sage. This is white sage. Let me see if I can get it going here for you. Protection. This is a way of protection. This is a way of cleansing your home. What I will do, people do things differently, and you do not have to have sage to do this, trust me. All you've got to have is a prayer to God. It just really depends on what you believe in. Sometimes it's hard to get the sage started, and I can be quite comical at times, but it really is sometimes to get the sage started. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I've got it in a bowl. Let me see if I can get it going first. I have feathers and stuff, but this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it up close without burning my computer. There's the embers. This is your sage. Cast the evil spirits away. No, but seriously, I do go around my house and cleanse it at times. I do say a protection prayer, and the prayer for protection is: the light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. But at the same time, sometimes I will always say, I am full of the love and light of God. All evil spirits fall away from me, my house, my family, and my property. Leave at once. The only thing welcome in my home is the good and the love and light of God. All negative, evil entities must fall away at this time. They are not allowed on my property. And I have gone through, I do this about once a month. I go through my home and I do each and every room, closets, bathrooms, bedrooms, everything. But I have also had times where I did not use sage and I just said a prayer out loud to God. So you do not have to go and buy sage. You can use just a prayer to the good Lord above. And that is what we mean by protection. You always want to surround and protect yourself in the light. Like attracts like. You think positively, you'll have positive effects and events from your readings, what you're trying to do. If you do think negatively, you're going to have some bad stuff come upon you. You don't want that. So, basically, that is what we are talking about as far as ground tuning in and protecting. When we give you guys games, picture practices, we really want you to try to just tune into your higher self, because your higher self is there. It's in you. So take some deep breaths, clear your mind, tune in, protect and ground yourself, and let's do this. We're going to get on with it, and we're going to learn more and teach more to each other. I love you all. Love and light. If you have any questions or comments, please let myself, Carla Sparks, Lorna, Tracy, Sue, Ashley, any of us know. And we are so happy and blessed to have you all with us. And we know that this is an amazing group, and we are all growing together, and we look forward to so much more. And I hope we can just all grow and bring to the table more information for each other. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Love to you all. See you next time.